All right. Welcome to this live stream of the Apple Macbook Air with the M1 ARM CPU. So my name is Dan. I don't really do much with YouTube, but I am very interested in technology, and I just noticed, well, last week that it went on for sale here in Singapore, and I would be able to get it yeah, today. So I just ordered it. Some interesting things so far. I guess. Yeah, I think first of all, people have to let me know if everything is okay, if the quality is all right. YouTube is complaining a little bit about the resolution, but I'm not a Mac user. This is the first time in 10 years I'm touching Mac OS, so very sorry. You might be cringing a lot during this video because I have no clue how all this stuff works, so sorry for that. Okay, so people are already complaining about the resolution. Let's see if we can let's see if we can change anything with that. I'm very sorry. Okay, I think this has to do with it's too high of a resolution for yeah, it's. I think it's everything is a little bit too heavy. Okay, 1 second. Let me try to fix that. I have to stop streaming for that, but the stream will continue. Just have to wait for the day to come back. I will reduce my resolution to 1080p and see if that goes better. System preferences. Scaled. Why doesn't it show me? Why can't I just select like a specific resolution or okay, this is not this. I can't really change. I mean, is this scaled? So this is not really. Oh, this is looking terrible. Okay, let me see if I can fix this. I'm very sorry, guys. Let's see if I can get. All right, let me see if it goes better now. So, I'm actually wondering. Yeah, so I changed the video settings to the max resolution earlier of the device, but YouTube keeps complaining that it's. Please check the video resolution. The current resolution is now 920 by 1080, which is not optimal, but it doesn't say what is optimal then, and still the quality is not the best. Should not show my key, I guess. All right. Yes, let's see if. Is it working or not, people? I am not 100% sure if this is all working. Let me check on my phone. All right. Okay, I hope this is working in some way. One thing to notice is that OBS actually runs in the Rosetta software, right? Because it's x86. I opened here at the right top the CPU, CPU history, and while doing the live streaming. So let's see if this is working. I'm checking my phone now as well to see if it's working. All right, I see people are happy with the results. So I think lowering the bitrate helped a bit. The CPU went down for sure after that. So, all right. Well, welcome everyone to the stream, and let's see what we can do with this MacBook on the M1 ARM or ARM64 CPU and architecture. So one thing I also noticed during the unboxing video I did is, oh, look at that effect. Well, it's quite smooth. Let's yeah, it's quite smooth. I mean, I don't really use macOS on a daily basis, so I'm not 100% sure how smooth it normally is. Ooh, wow. But it looks quite smooth to me. I audio muted, or is that true? No, it should not be muted. Oh, is it muted? It shouldn't be muted. I don't have two monitors to connect to it, so I actually was trying to think about doing external capturing of the device because, you know, I don't know how well this works. So it actually shows 8 cores, and you can very clearly see which are the big ones and the big and the little ones. So that's cool. Okay, so I'm just gonna assume for now that it's working. If it's not working, everyone just start shouting in the chat, and we'll go from there. For a moment, I thought it didn't work when I closed, I minimized the window, but maybe that's not the case. So yeah, I ordered this MacBook last week in here in Singapore, $1,449. On the temperature, you know, doing this, it's actually not too warm, to be honest. It's quite cool almost, I would say. It's running on a battery, 100%. Well, OBS of course using a lot of the battery. So, yeah, that's looking interesting. So I don't know exactly where I can see the temperature. If someone can tells me where the temperature is, I'm happy to check it out. To the touch, it's you know, it's on the bottom. It feels a bit warm during what I'm doing now, but so far it's actually not too bad. So I was actually interested in me and a friend as well to see, you know, what's the performance of this device when you would do something CPU intensive, right, compared to a different machine. So I already asked the App Store to install Xcode. I think it should be installed by now. Yes, it is. Yeah, exactly. So that is indeed great. Okay, installing components. Welcome to Xcode. Yeah, I already have Chrome installed, by the way. For some reason I'm very here, Google Chrome. Yeah. It's an app downloaded from the internet. No shit. You see it's loading now, right? And it takes a bit. You can see it's like it's busy, but what is it actually doing, right? What is it up to? You know, now it's here. It took a while, let's be honest. No. So Safari is much faster. I'm not 100% sure if Chrome is running in x86. I don't think so, because it didn't ask me to install Rosetta when I did this. So it feels quite quick. Maybe there is some interesting things we can do if there's any online benchmarks that show web browsing speed test, or I think a friend of mine pointed me at a website. Let me check. Speedbattle.com, and this is apparently a browser speed test. So let's do that. No, again, I don't have any external monitors to connect to it at this moment. So let's run this. A couple of times. Show browser ranking. And see where it actually falls in, and we can do the same for Chrome as well. So I think the I do think that it's not 100% sure to me how smooth this is compared to Chrome. So we just did it in Chrome, which is ranked at position 64. So let's do the same thing in Safari and see if it's any better. So as you can see, it's actually much better. The results. So calculate. I don't know anything about these websites, right? Let me be directly honest. So I don't know exactly what this is, but I do know that if you go to the browser ranking, you compare it with Chrome, Safari is performing a lot better. Here it's at 40 position 41 instead of 64. Let me see if I can put this side by side. How does this work? How do you split windows in two? How do you rank them next to each other? I don't know how that works. So Safari is definitely a lot more optimized. Safari is definitely optimized for the ARM CPU. Of course, Chrome also has an ARM version, so I guess that works. But yeah, it's definitely Chrome definitely or Safari definitely scores a lot better. So 771 in Safari versus 252 calculate in Chrome. So I think Google has a lot of things to do. A lot of improvements to make here, and probably they will. So, all right. What else can we do immediately that will satisfy the watchers? Can we easily? I think a friend of mine just sent me an Xcode benchmark. Let's see if we can do something with that. That would be awesome. I think to see. How do you? Yeah, people are probably shouting at me like, yeah, you know how this works. But I do not. I'm not a macOS user, so I don't know, right? I have no clue. So I'm not. I think Chrome is native. I don't think it uses Rosetta, from what I can tell. That's what I know. But I installed it directly, downloaded from the Chrome website. It didn't ask me to install Rosetta. It did ask me to install Rosetta when I opened OBS, because it had needed to run x86. So if we look at top, and if anyone knows how to see the temperatures in this OS, please let me know, because I don't know actually how to how to do it. But I think everyone is interested to do a couple of benchmarks and see if we can actually compile something. Does it have Make installed? It does. Oh, we have GCC. All right, okay. Why not? Why not? Just go to kernel.org, download the latest TLS, or latest stable, or latest long term, whatever. Yes, please. All right. Well, extraction looks quite fast, I guess. Not too shabby. All right, so extracting I felt maybe a bit slower than on my Ryzen 2700X, but I still think it's not too. iStat. People are saying install iStat menu. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay $15 for some information. Yeah. What is this? Let's see. Oh, nope. There goes my email address live on YouTube. All right. Does it have all the dependencies? It does not. I don't have. Yeah, I don't have this. Let me see. People are gonna shout at me. Like, what the hell are you doing? All right. Oh, Homebrew is not supported on ARM yet. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Okay, let's go back to that. Okay, people are saying iStat menu. Okay. Start your 7 days trial. I don't want to sign in because everyone is gonna know my email address even more than they already know now online. All right, this is all gonna be great. Wow. So I got pointed into this direction. All right. Open workspace. Press Command B. Start Command as quickly as possible once you open the project. Okay. So I guess we need to download this. I don't think I have Git installed, so I will just download the zip for now and unpack it. Alright, how big is this repository? Yeah, thanks for all the suggestions. Thanks for... Alright. Oh, it already... Oh. Oh, it already... Okay, it already opened it. Alright, open a project or file. Then go to downloads. Oh. Okay. Alright, Xcode benchmark. And then they say, what was it? Command B to execute. Setup. Open Xcode, install additional tools, perform, show builds. Alright, I guess we have to do that as well. Fair enough. Before it says Xcode benchmark, generic Xcode benchmark. How do you... By selecting Finder, Shift Command G. Okay, let's just see. What did it say? Command B. Alright, it's going. It's doing something. I hope I can see somewhere what it's doing. I hope. Oh, boring SSL. Nice. Oh, where can I see... TG Pro. Okay, let's see. You guys are recommending I should TG Pro. Temperature monitoring and fan control. Wow, that is good. Download. Ooh, a spinning disk. Okay, it's opened. Finishing. Yeah, I have to. Yes, open. Hey, cheese, if you don't like it, just go away. I mean, it takes a bit of time. My God. All right. What? It's already. I already expired it. What a great piece of software this is, guys. You were saying this is the best thing. But now I have 0 days remaining of a product that I. This is not working. Maybe I have to. How does one? Okay, like that. Maybe I have to run it when I install it or something. I have 0 days remaining. I mean, you guys were so sure this was the perfect program. Get out. 0 days remaining of a MacBook that I opened up today. Okay. There was another one. Let's see if that one works. But yeah, the Xcode build is still running, it seems. I do not really know where to show progress. Get out of the way. I don't really know. I mean, please don't forget, I'm not a macOS user. This is the first time in 10 years I touched this what do you call it? This OS and hardware. This is also not working great. Okay, that gives me a direct link, it seems. Okay, to a zip. Is it normal that it automatically decompresses stuff? Wow, look at this. Install follow, just install. I mean, I'm happy to install Cinebench. All right. Oh, look at this. We are seeing some stuff. We're seeing some stuff. Sure. Okay, I do not see much going on. I mean, the machine does feel hot. You know, it's too hot to have it on your hand. You know, it is that hot. But I don't see any temperatures as far as I can see. Maybe I need to look somewhere else. But yeah, it feels warm. Let's see if we can Geekbench. If we can install and run Geekbench on Mac and see how it performs. It does say processor requirement Intel Core 2 or later. Let's see. We can maybe run Geekbench in Rosetta, but I think that will defeat the purpose a little bit of this machine. It does, you know. It does, of course. It does, of course. Yeah. I mean, it's still interesting, I guess, to see how well it performs. I do not have any device to compare it with. By the way, people, I do not have any other Apple product in this house. This is the only Apple product I think. Yeah, no, my previous product was iPhone 4S. So, yeah. All right, Geekbench 5. Agree. Ooh, spinning wheel. All right. Here is Geekbench. CPU architecture, impulse. Oh, so you can run it in Rosetta mode and Apple Silicon mode, I guess. All right, let's see. Let's see what this does. I mean, the device of course, should have, sensors, but maybe not accessible, or they didn't really do anything with it. Is this completely fair, by the way? I'm not so sure if Xcode is also still running. All right, 80 seconds. So here is running. Maybe we can just put the top on the side as well. So I think it's quite interesting how this CPU, how they actually are able to use all cores at once, nonetheless, because of the big little architecture. So I guess you can still use all cores for all tasks. So yeah, currently it's running Geekbench. I'll also later look into this Xcode benchmark to see how it performs. So to answer the question, how the device feel under load like this, it's uncomfortably hot. Now, I would say it's uncomfortably hot to the touch now. So if you were like having it on your lap, I'm not so sure if it would be nice. All right, so here is the Geekbench score. I don't know. I mean, is this a good score? Is this a bad score? I guess you have to go to Linus to to fully understand that, because I'm not really in this field, so I don't know what to say. Let's go to compute and do the metal compute benchmark. Oh, by the way, I should say, yeah, maybe that's a great idea. But let's close things we don't need, and Google Chrome, which of course always eats all your memory. All right, so let's run the compute benchmark. I should say it's currently not on power, by the way. It's running on battery. I don't think it makes that much of a difference anyway, because the CPU is probably heavily limited by its thermal capacity. So let's see what the output of this is. I mean, even under load, it still feels quite, comfortable, I guess. All right, 18,361. Please do not forget, of course, that I'm running OBS on here as well currently, and that's in the Rosetta, emulation or whatever you want to call it, is. Okay, 18,361 for the metal compute benchmark. Device, I mean, this is all as expected, I guess. I mean, we can do a CPU benchmark and then use Intel, so use Rosetta mode. I guess we can see what the difference is. Let's do it. I mean, of course, OBS is taking, OBS is taking its fair share, right? Don't forget. But to be honest, if you just do your thing on this, right? If you're just browsing, opening apps, it doesn't feel slow, right? Of course, we have to do in a bit open maybe 100 tabs and see how well the system reacts then. But yeah, let's see. So now Geekbench is running the CPU benchmark in x86 mode. I think that's quite clear. So far, I mean, still now when it's running benchmark, it still feels quite kind of snappy. I mean, it's everything. Well, oh. Now it's lagging. Am I dropping frames already? Oh no. So yeah, please do not forget that, of course, the results are heavily influenced by the fact that the system is doing other things in the background. Keep that in mind, please. Camera. And please remind, I have no understanding of what all these things. I have no understanding what all these numbers are. Right? I mean, I am not in this field, so. Let's see. Okay, it's running for 2 minutes. Oh, I think I closed the thing. But yeah, you can. Oh, it's done. So this is running in x86 mode, right? Don't forget that this is not in ARM native, right? And you can clearly see that here. Cool. So that's looking quite promising. So people are also saying Cinebench. Let's see if we can get it. If it runs. Okay, let me do this, but I have to temporarily show a black screen when I enter my credentials. Sorry, guys. All right. Yeah, accept everything. Sure. Signing your life away, sure. All right. So Cinebench is installing. It's going quite fast. Oh, there was where are my IPs? I mean, I am not even close to professional YouTube. This is the first time I do anything on YouTube, really. You know, my daily work has nothing to do with benchmarking laptops. It's making sure you can use the internet. All right. Let's open Cinebench. Yes, accept. Where is it? All right. So I guess let's just run the multi-core test. Let's see. there it goes. Does this look fast? It doesn't look too bad to me. I mean, sometimes I watch that guy Linus from Linus Tech Tips, and he always says like, "Look, it goes so fast." When he is looking at another new great CPU or GPU or whatever this thing actually tests, I guess CPU. So there it goes. Let me check how hot. Yeah, it's hot. Oof, it's too hot. I cannot touch it at the bottom, and it's 100% silent, right? Because there's no fan. So yeah, there it goes. It does feel it gets a little bit slower. Maybe that's normal in this case. Maybe that's normal for this specific test or benchmark. But yeah, we can see at the left bottom, I guess, where the system compares to. Oh, I'm not. Is the stream still working? I see people complaining that there might be problems with the stream. I don't know about that, but yeah, it's on fire. It's super hot now. It's like yeah, it's too hot. It's too hot to touch. I'm not so sure what the ratings are. You know, the thermal ratings for this device in terms of, you know, what temperature it's allowed to run at for what time. Okay. Also, guys, I do not know the exact lag, but it seems that there's like a 1 or 2 minute lag between the chats and before I can respond. So when I see them, and of course it takes about 1 to 2 minutes before I can, you know, respond to it. So sorry for that. I'm trying to answer the questions as soon as possible, but you know, first of all, I'm not a pro YouTuber. I don't have a whole setup ready for this, you know, where I can have like external capturing. What would be probably the best way to do it. Okay. So that's another render test. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I'm happy to do like another test later, you know, without OBS and only running Cinebench and only running Geekbench, you know, nothing else running. But yeah, you know, as I said earlier, I think this is just more or less like a fun thing, you know, just to see how well it works, and go from there. I mean, I don't have much time left anyway because I'll still have to do some work as well today. Wow, it's going really fast now. Look at that. Yeah, it really goes up and down, it seems. No, I do not have a thermal camera and things like that. No, I do not. you know, it does. It's not really responsive anymore. I, I mean, I'm not even sure how much is actually reaching YouTube. Um, yeah, look at that. That poor. It start. Oh, for a moment, I thought it started to smell a little bit strange, but I guess that was just my imagination. Okay, yeah. So this is gonna take 4 minutes more, it seems. What, 4 more minutes? To run. And I mean, I'm happy to do like more in-depth tests, right, of specific parts. But as said earlier, I am not a Mac user. You know, I do just this doing just for fun, right? I saw that they were able to deliver it so soon. I just ordered it, and they got it to here like, what was it, 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m. Or was it a bit later? I don't know. Anyway, I just decided to just go ahead and do this for fun, right? I mean, this is not a well prepared video or me fully understanding how all of this stuff works or how a Mac OS works in general. You know, it's not something I use. So let's see what the result is gonna be. So I think it goes. It does it one more time. So it does 3 passes. I guess just to compare the results or just get a baseline. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to do the test as well without streaming, as some people say. But at the same time, first of all, I do have an external capture device, but I do not have USB-C to HDMI or DisplayPort here at hand. So I cannot use that at this specific moment in time. So again, this is just for fun, and you know, if you do not like watching, just go to another channel and watch it there, right? Do not start bothering me that you don't like this. Please go away. Let's do a little. Yeah, it's becoming really hot now, and you can clearly feel where the CPU is as well, or at least where the heatsink is located. It's really in the middle of the device, middle top part of the device. It's getting hotter and hotter. Yeah, too hot. It's too hot. It's not nice to touch. I think if you have this on your lap, right? If you're in a plane or something, or you're sitting in a library and you have this on your lap somewhere and not having a desk with you, this is going to be too hot. It's going to be uncomfortable. But at the same time, I don't think people would be running this type of stuff on their MacBook Air. Maybe a MacBook Pro would be better suited, or even a Mac Mini. That all depends. So I think after this is finished, which is taking less than a minute now, I think we should do some more browser tests. See how many tabs we can open, and see how comfortable it is, how easy it works. Yeah, I'm just gonna be interested to see what the result's gonna be. It's at 0. What does that mean? There's no time left, or did it run out of reasonable time, reasonable amount of time? Maybe it is. Okay, no. I think we're almost there. I mean, I guess this benchmark is meant to be tough on the system, right? It's meant to be stressful and make sure it uses all the instruction sets that it has to offer to get to a most accurate result of its performance. All right. 3719 points. That is slower than X5650. Who runs macOS on that? Yeah, so maybe this test is not great because OBS is running and other stuff is running in the background. So maybe we should not look at it. After that, it still feels quite snappy. This works fast, you know. This, you know, I'll keep opening tabs. Maybe I should be able to have a default tab. A default page when opening a new tab. Not so sure if you can configure that. Probably can. Preferences. Home page. Of course it go to. Let's open facebook.com. Which is probably already quite heavy. Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's sure it uses it gets a lot from cache, I assume. But look at the CPU usage here at the top, right? 100%. Everything is at max. I mean, OBS is using a lot of CPU. I agree to that, for sure. But I mean, so far I expected worse. To be frank, I expected worse from an ARM device. We know, I think everyone knows that the Apple products are using ARM as well, and they switched to 64-bit a long time ago. So I guess that is good. Yeah. I do not really. People want to see iOS apps. All right, let's do that. iOS apps. Let's see. Where can we find them? Can we find like a specific iOS app? Like, what's a specific iOS app? Is there what's? No, I don't think that. No, that's different. I mean, but it's still snappy now. I mean, it's so far it's still working fine. So it's good. So yeah, if anyone can yeah, recommend me a iOS app, I'm happy to install it and see how it goes, how it works. Work. Slack. Well, that will definitely chew up all your CPU and memory you have. Yeah, just to Unique Valley or Heaven. So this is the 8 gig model. Heaven. Bible study. Let's not go there. I mean, games. I guess games would be fun, right? But Apple calls it arcade, and I feel that makes it sound like it's not really graphically heavy. Let's go to categories here. Games. I think. Oh, why does it keep asking for? Sorry, guys, I can't show this. Let me just quickly. Of course, it's set to impossible password as well. Okay, I have Instagram. Instagram is the Instagram app compatible? I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. It's all these apps that try to be part of the Instagram hit or whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's installing Asphalt 8. Is that an iOS game? Among Us. Oh. No, also not. I don't know exactly how I can see what is made for iOS and then they allow it to run on Mac OS. Play. Ah, this really, you have to keep. Why does it? That's probably just a setting somewhere. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna install some apps. I have not too much time left. In 15 minutes, I really have to go. Let's just see how this all works, if it's good. Oh, this app downloads quite quick. Star Chef builds a world-class restaurant. Among Us is not available, it seems. I mean, it's still too warm now in this specific case, to be honest. Yeah. No. Oh, see all iPhone and iPad app results. Okay, that's actually good. So this looks super old. This looks super old. No, I don't want to log in anymore. I'm now done with it. How do I go back? How do I go? Okay, Star Chef. Let's see what that is. Okay, wow. There looks to be some artifacts. Okay, skip this intro, please. Setting up the kitchen. Oh, it seems that there is a tab apparently for it. Okay, I'm very sorry, guys. I didn't see it. Oh, nice music. Of course. Wow. I mean, this is smooth, but I'm not too sure if this is I think this is a native app. Oh, yes, the people are getting their food. What are they having though? Oh, they're happy. They only had a bit of soup. Oh, new people. What do they want? Oh, who likes these type of games? I want to get out. Let me go. Okay, Command Q will kill everything. Okay, so now I understand I need to go to the iPhone and iPad apps. So, but where does it allow me to switch to that? I guess if I search for Among Us. Okay. Alright, Among Us. Here it is. Then we're gonna ask for my details again. For fuck's sake. Let me turn off this. Alright, it's installing Among Us. That is also something, a game I never played. Guy, I'm not a gamer either. I mean, I like how all of you guys, you know exactly what to do, but I don't. I'm just playing with it. Alright. Open. Let's see. I don't even know how this game works. So people are gonna hate on that as well. Personalized ads. No. Blah 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 blah. Sure. Okay. Oh, this is your touch. Oh, you have to control. You cannot. Okay, so you cannot use your. You cannot use your. Yeah, you cannot use your keyboard. You have to use this virtual touch thing. Okay, there's an imposter around us. Okay. Now what? Don't we have like... Oh, already? Okay, so you can use your keyboard, but you cannot use enter, by the way. I need to vote. Hacker. I don't even know how this game works. I mean, it is quite. It is. I mean, it works. I mean, I would be surprised if something simple like this would be a little bit troublesome to run. How does it show up though? Oh, Among Us actually a ST application, so it's the same as it works in macOS. Oh. One imposter remains. Okay. Let's see if we can... I mean, again, I have no clue how this game works, so I'm just gonna look around and walk around. I mean, my hand's probably gonna be tired really quick after this. Oh, we won! That's great. All right. Of course, ads are working as well. But this one time you can skip them by just closing the app and probably just start it up again. How do you even know if you're the imposter? Is there some special message or something? I don't know. Waiting for one more person. Yeah, guys, I really have to sign off soon. I'm very happy that everyone is enjoying messing around with this, whatever you want to call it. But of course, I do have to. I have to sign off soon. Sorry for that. Yeah, this is not gonna work anymore. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for watching, and I really hope you enjoy